into the comment section of our live Facebook video that's happening right now over at Facebook. You can go there, search for
Hello.
Faster PC. We have almost 23,000
Yeah.
likes. Or just go to our website,
Yeah,
afasterpc.com.
I'm
Click
working
on
on
the link
working
to
on getting
listen
that
to a
resolved.
Faster
So
PC radio. We're here. We're
okay.
ready to answer your computer questions, and we'll be right back to do that. Computer problems?
Yeah.
Use Faster PC.
Okay. All right.
From the founding of our
Okay.
company, a
Thank
Faster
you.
PC has
Okay. Bye.
provided our customers with quality service and computer products at competitive prices. We find that in the current economy, this is more important than ever. A Faster PC recently conducted a market survey and found that our prices are the least expensive in the area. Some of our competitors charge twice what we charge. Perhaps that's why more customers are turning to a Faster PC. We're helping our customers save money by repairing their computers rather than replacing them.
Now, wait a minute. You mean a Faster PC saves customers money?
A Faster PC offers the most competitive prices for computer repair in our area.
Wait a minute. Technicians that know what they're doing for less than the competition?
That's right. A Faster PC can handle anything from software installs, virus, spyware, and malware, and those annoying pop-ups to QuickBooks, Metisoft, and SoftEnd support, from wireless networks to hardware networks. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
Conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. Call 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
This is Brian Longworth, host of a Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, a Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to a Faster PC, or a Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. I know you've been waiting, a whole few minutes for the next segment of today's show. If you've been waiting to give us a call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio. This is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC Radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page. Or you can go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a Faster PC.
That's right, you do. We are back, ready to answer your computer questions, ready to answer your technology questions as well. So give us a call, 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. A Faster PC Radio and a Faster PC Live technical support will answer your questions and your computer questions. So one of the things that we have been that we were talking about in the last segment was just how we can actually help you determine when you get an email, whether it's a fake email, whether it's a legitimate email. Is this a scam? Is this legitimate? And we're going to actually demonstrate some of these here on this show today, because it's important to learn. It's important to take note of this. And I can't show the email in my actual email app, but what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into a program where I'm going to be able to actually show you the uh, steps that we go through to help you resolve your computer questions, your computer issues, and so we're going to be looking at that here, and also we'll be actually looking at helping you resolve various other issues that you may have. So, um, but we want to help you be able to detect when you have a situation that maybe you're not quite sure whether something is legitimate, whether an email is legitimate. Again, um, uh, so 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 we're trying to send. I don't know, Ray, if you can let me know whether the audio is solid there at WPSL for at least the volume of it. I know that there was some issues earlier with the breaking up, and we're trying to address that. Hopefully that's improved. You can let me know on that as well. But I'm showing my volume is good. Let me go into Skype real quick and just check the settings on Skype. Um, so so let me check this. So we'll work on getting you guys good audio. Occasionally when we're connecting remotely, we do have some issues, but we've tried to take steps to resolve that. And I think we're I'll just raise it up a little bit in Skype, see if that'll help, and and then maybe I'll boost it just a little bit. It sounds like it looks to me like it's a little bit hotter than what I normally have it, but anyway, um, what we want to do is actually show you, and I want to do this in a way that we're um, not going to show anyone's personal information, um, because we don't want to reveal that. Um, don't want to put any of our customers at risk of spam or any other ways of we don't want to release personally identifiable information. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch over to a full screen for the YouTube video and Facebook video. We'll switch over to a full screen, and we will show you the steps that we're going through here, and I'll verbally describe this for those that are listening on the radio. And but what we have here is we actually have an email that came to one of our clients, and the subject is your password expires 04 November 2022, and it says that it comes from um, um, the exchange Enjoy Citrus, but it also has another email address here, and it says that your password expires, and it tells the email account, which I have blacked out, and it also has this confirm. Now, when you hover over the confirm, it actually shows you an address different than the client's email address. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch back over just because I'm going to go and I'll actually verbally describe this for everyone. But when you go into the email application itself, and the reason I'm not showing you the email application itself is that in the email application itself, you would actually there's too many areas where the customer's email address is, and I don't want to subject them to any type of spam, so I'm not showing that. But when I hover over confirm, which is what they're hoping that the person would click on, the address that this is going to take me to confirm this email address is not the customer's domain. So the customer's domain, let's say it's mybusiness.com. Well, you would expect to confirm that email address if this were legitimate to go to mybusiness.com. Obviously, that's not the address of this person. That's just a generic address that I just made up. But this actually goes to 9px8.zgahg. And then it has it continues on from there. And then it has a slash, and it has a whole bunch of different characters after that. And what they're really trying to trick the person into doing is they're trying to trick the person into actually clicking and verifying their email address. Now, you may say, well, why would that be bad to verify the email address? Well, I'm going to go back over to show you the email just so you can see this. But if we were in the email application, we were to click on confirm, it's going to take us to a page that's going to ask us to confirm the email address and then to change the password. So it's going to ask us to type in the password. So at that point, you would need to type in your password to your email account. And then it would take you to a page where it would ask you to type in a new password, probably twice, to confirm. Well, the issue is if you were to click on that and you were to type in your password into that field, this is called a phishing attack. And what would actually happen is when you type in that password in that field, that the scammers, they're really crooks. They would have your current password. What they would do at that point is they would then be able to log in. They would figure out a way to log into your email account because they already know the username. And then they would know the password, provided you type the correct password. A lot of our customers don't know their password, so that might protect them to some extent. Although when you want to really get into the account, it's not going to protect you. So this is something though that they would be able to get into your account. Now, what would happen then? Well, what would happen then is that if the account, let's say, has webmail, and it has all of your email available there, they would be able to go in and they would be able to see automatically the people that you receive email from, the organizations that you receive email from, the types of attachments that you're used to receiving. They might be able, from that information, to be able to send you another email that says it comes from someone that you know, that has the type of attachment that you would expect that person to send you. But instead of it being a legitimate attachment, it would actually launch malicious code that could infect your computer, that could start encrypting data on your system. If you have a network, could start encrypting data across the network, could start searching out backups and deleting and encrypting the backups, and then ransom your data. Basically, they would say, well, we'll give you your data back if you give us X number of dollars. Well, that's a scam. It's something that shouldn't be done, and you want to protect yourself against that. You want to protect your system from that. So this is something that you definitely want to steer clear of. You don't want to fall prey to this. One thing also that you want to be aware of here is that in addition to that, they might also be monitoring the types of emails that you would send to your friends and your family and your business associates. And they might start sending emails to those people, either with an attachment that tries to trick them into opening it, that infects their computer, or starts encrypting data on their system, or just lets the hackers in. Because really the most dangerous threats, really what's happening now when the hackers get into a business or a nonprofit or a government agency, what they're doing is they're actually staying there. They're not letting it be known that they're there. They're not immediately encrypting your data. What they're doing is they're snooping. They're finding out. They're searching. They're going to find out, well, how much revenue does this organization have? And guess what? They're going to base their ransom based on 10 to 20% of that annual revenue. So if that's $50,000, you could be looking at $5,000 to $10,000 that they're asking for. If it's $200,000, they could be asking for 20 to 40 grand. If it's $1 million, well, you can do the math. 100 to $200,000. I mean, that's a significant amount of money. Well, before they encrypt your data, they're also going to start extracting your data, or they're going to try to. And by the way, there are ways that you can protect your data against this type of attack. First of all, not clicking the link or opening the attachment, but a lot of people, there's a certain percentage of people in organizations, and even a certain percentage of the people listening, that are prone to actually take the bait and click on the link, and think, well, is this legitimate? They think it is legitimate. Especially when you're expecting a certain type of email and then you receive it, your guards are down. But they're going to actually start extracting. They're going to start sending your data to their server. So then they're going to look through your data, and they're going to see, okay, what kind of personally identifiable information is here? Do we have employee social security numbers, employee date of birth, employee driver's license numbers, employee W-2s, W-4s? Do we have any tax returns? Do we have any credit card information for customers? Do we have their date of birth? Do we have vendors? What information do we have on vendors? And they're going to look for any type of information. I mean, you can think, what if you have a doctor's office? Is there medical information? What if it's a psychiatrist's office or a counseling center? Is there information on individuals and what types of counseling that they have received? You can imagine how damaging it would be if that information were released. What if it's a government agency that has? I mean, the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Department was subject to one of these types of attacks. You can imagine the types of information that they may have on their computers and their computer system. They may even have investigations on certain criminals that they haven't actually charged yet, but they're still trying to find out and trying to get enough information there. So this is what we're actually looking for. This is what the scammers are looking for to get out, and then they're ready and they encrypt your data. And the ransom is not just to encrypt your data or to get your data back, it's also to prevent them from releasing all of that personally identifiable information, the tax returns, the social security numbers, the date of birth, the driver's license numbers, the credit card information. If you have any embarrassing information on anyone, to not release that information. And you can imagine this is really why some of the organizations are paying the ransom. And that's a huge cost to pay. It would be much better to actually take precautions to, first of all, not click on the link in the beginning. But if the link is clicked on, protect yourself.
337.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact,
This is your last opportunity coming up, 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page, and you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now, or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a faster PC. This is Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Radio, where we answer your computer questions for free every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. But it gets even better than that.
Now, wait a minute. How could it possibly get any better than that?
Yes, Cliff. A Faster PC has technicians standing by every Saturday ready to work on your computer.
Wait a minute. Technicians standing by on a Saturday?
Well, Cliff, A Faster PC has technicians standing by Monday through Friday for standard and emergency service, both in-shop and on-site. That means you can bring your computer to A Faster PC, or A Faster PC can come to you. And if you need computer service in a hurry, we offer emergency service both in-shop and on-site. We can handle anything from software installs, viruses, spyware, to multi-site VPN networking. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
A Faster PC, conveniently located at 7186 South US 1, Port St. Lucie, and on the web at afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. 878-5978. Computer problems? You need a Faster PC.
Been here, and as Florida begins to open for business,
The faster PC.
will remain open to repair computers 9 to 5 Monday through Friday and 9 to 2 Saturdays. We offer curbside drop-off and pickup and on-site service where A Faster PC can come to you. And we can fix many computer problems remotely without requiring any in-person contact. A Faster PC is also working to help our customers set up remote access so that employees can continue to work and be productive from home. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 next to the new Dollar General in Port St. Lucie, and on the web at
www.afasterpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. For more information, call 878-5978. Again, that's 772-878-5978. Even in times like these, when you have computer problems,
You need a faster PC.
back to A Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to A Faster PC Radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for A Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop, we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need A Faster PC.
Okay, try it.
Yes, you do, and we are back, ready to answer your questions, ready to help you resolve your computer problems and your technology problems. And we have been talking about, how to actually, and we showed an example of how to determine whether an email is legitimate, whether the link is legitimate or not. Um, and with this particular customer, they are a business client, and we're doing some changes to their system, and we're doing some changes to their email. So they weren't quite sure. So they took the extra step, and a lot of our customers do this. They actually will call up and they'll say, listen, I have an email. I'm not sure if this is legitimate or not. I need to actually go and check to see if it's legitimate. Can you go and look and see whether this is legitimate or not? And what we do is we're able to actually go in and look at that email and log into their system remotely. So this is pretty cool. And a lot of times when we do this with our customers, the customers say, "Wow, this is really neat. You're able to actually see my computer. You're actually to see what I'm seeing, and you're able to help me out and resolve this problem without even coming out or me bringing the computer to you." And in this case, this type of case, what we're talking about is able to log in and determine and help the customer determine whether the email is legitimate or not, whether the whether they should click, whether they should open the attachment. It's never, you can never be too safe with this type of stuff. But you know what? People sometimes click and open attachments and click on links and call the number on the screen that tells them their computer's infected and call this number to resolve the issue. A lot of, by the way, never call the number. You're calling a scammer. They're the ones that put the message on there in the first place. You don't call them. That would be like someone breaks into your house and you call the thief to help straighten out things. No, you never ever call the scammers. Don't call those numbers. But we have customers that call us, and we're able to log into their system. We're able to determine whether the email is legitimate or not, whether they should call the number, whether they should click on the link, whether they should open the attachment. We can help you with that. And another step you can take is if you receive an attachment from someone, contact them, not by email, because if the scammers, if a scammer has access to the email, they likely have put in a forwarding rule that actually will allow that email, any emails that come to that email address, to forward to their email address. So they'll know about the email. They'll be able to respond before your friend will be able to respond. In fact, your friend might not even receive it. One of the ways that our customers sometimes know that their email has been compromised is they stop receiving any emails. So they're not receiving emails, and they actually call us up because they're not receiving emails, and they have no idea that their account has been hacked, and that a hacker is in their account and has actually put a filter on there so that all emails actually go to the deleted box, but they're also forwarded to the hacker. And so, call the person, say, did you send me this email? Did you send an email with an attachment? That person, in fact, their email might be compromised, and they may not know. It might be your call that actually alerts them that emails are going out. If you get an email that says, hey, I need some help, can you help me out? Well, call the person up. It might be quicker to send an email, but you don't know whether you're receiving that email from the person or from a hacker, and they may not know that their email was compromised. Now, I mentioned earlier that there are steps that can be taken to protect you, to protect your computer if you have a network, whether it's a home network or a business network or a medical practice or a professional lawyer's office. It's important to actually get in there and make sure that your system is protected. We actually have a cybersecurity package with our managed services plans. And the cybersecurity, what it does is, first of all, we have our basic basic managed services plans, where we actually monitor your systems 24/7. If you're experiencing a problem, most likely we're gonna know about it. We're gonna be able to actually see the source of that problem from our software. We're also, though, in addition to monitoring, and by the way, if hackers are trying to hack into your computer, we'll also see alerts on that as well. We've contacted several of our customers and said, listen, there's hackers are trying to hack into your system. Some of them we just have a relationship where they want us to take care of those types of things. So we just log into their system and look at it and determine where is this coming from, and can we and put some procedures in place so that we can determine the source of the attack and then shut down that source. We also, with this basic managed services, are checking twice a day for Windows updates, which patch known critical security holes in the operating system, and you don't want to be vulnerable to that. We also, because there are programs you're running on your computer like Google Chrome, Firefox, Zoom, other programs that if they're compromised, which they can be, there are unknown threats in these programs. And what we can actually do is we actually 6 times a day we're looking for patches and updates, because if a threat is realized and announced, well, at that point the hackers know about it, and the manufacturer of the product or the software knows about it and is released or will release as quickly as possible an update. And then once that update is released, what happens is you go ahead and you have that released, and it's important to get that installed because your computer isn't protected until that update is installed. So 6 times a day we're actually searching for updates like that. And then we have a cybersecurity package. With a cybersecurity package, one of the things that we have is a Faster PC's cyber protection module that actually monitors everything that happens on your computer. And you may have heard of Zero Trust. There's some commercials about Zero Trust out there. Well, what this software does is it actually looks at what you do and what kinds of programs you use, what kinds of programs actually access data on your computer. And what are we talking about data? We're talking about pictures. We're talking about Word documents, Excel documents, PDF documents. We're talking about images, photos, and videos. What types of programs actually create data and delete data? And we're looking at what types of programs access the internet. What types of programs and what programs do you have on there? Not just the types of programs, but the specific program. And then, so we actually first analyze what's happening on the system, and then we allow what you normally do. So, Firefox accesses the internet, Chrome accesses the internet, Edge accesses the internet. Well, we're going to allow those programs to access the internet. And then we also have a situation where we look at what is accessing the files on the computer, and what is accessing certain utilities that most people don't even know about, that are on your computer, that actually, like the PowerShell and Notepad++, and administrative command prompt. What types of programs can access those and run scripts that could be malicious? And so, most programs don't need to access PowerShell or any of the other programs that can actually do make changes to your system that can open up compromises, and compromise your system and your network. So we actually only allow those things that have been working and that you do use on a regular basis. Those are the only things that are allowed to actually run and carry out various tasks. So So the thing is, if you have this in place and your computer is actually compromised, or you're tricked into clicking on a link that launches malicious code, you know what? That malicious code, in 99.9999% of the time, because there's nothing that's 100% foolproof, but this is as close as it can get, 99.999% of the time is not going to be able to do anything, not going to be able to extract data, not going to be able to access your data, not going to be able to access C++ or Notepad++ or PowerShell, or make changes to the registry, or open up or start encrypting data on your computer. We can actually write policies that actually protect the data on your computer in the event of human error, because one of the weakest links in cybersecurity is the people that sit in front of the keyboards, the people that are there, and we have seen all kinds of threats from again, people opening up an attachment, clicking on a link, thinking that it's a legitimate thing, calling the number, allowing a hacker into their computer or a scammer into their computer. And we've also seen threats come from phone systems that are on the network that have low security and are hacked into. We've seen video monitoring systems. I mean, these are supposed to be security systems, but they're actually an open door in many cases to allow hackers into your network. So we actually can come in and we can actually help protect against those types of threats. And if you are interested in any of those services, if you're interested in taking your business, your medical practice, your law office, or your accounting office, your nonprofit, your church, or even your home computer, if you're interested in taking the security to the next level, we can definitely do that. We can help you with that type of system, and we can put some policies in place that will help protect you from these types of threats, and so that you don't have to, so that you can have some peace of mind, knowing that your system is protected. This is what we do here. This is one of the things that we do here at A Faster PC, is help protect you and your data and your files and your customers' files. We don't want this to be
more than you should.
And we're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show, or just want to listen to it again or watch it again, because you can do that at our Facebook page and YouTube channel. You can not only hear the show, but also see the show. And when we've described and shown you how to resolve computer problems, you can actually see that and watch it over and over again at our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. You can get there by going to our website at fasterpc.com and clicking on the links. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5. And next Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 2. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. here on WPSL. The title to tomorrow's sermon is, What Role Should the Government Play in Natural Disaster Recovery? Part 5. You can listen to other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, or our church Facebook page, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. You can find A Faster PC's Facebook page and YouTube channel by searching for A Faster PC on Facebook and YouTube, or by going to our website and clicking on the links. While there, you can actually watch the show, not only hear the show, but also watch the show and see the steps that we go through to actually resolve computer problems. A Faster PC is conveniently located at 7190 South US 1 on the east side of US 1, just north of Rio Mar. We're also on the web at www.afasterpc.com. Again, that's afasterpc.com. And you can reach us at 772-878-5978. Again, 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
First Timothy 2 instructs us to pray for those who are in authority over us. In America, we not only have the right to pray, but also the right and responsibility to vote. How do you know which candidate will uphold biblical values, though? FloridaVotesValues.com now has local voter guides available in several counties. Visit FloridaVotesValues.com to learn where the candidates stand on life, liberty, marriage, sex ed, transgender bathrooms, taxes, the Second Amendment, critical race theory, defund the police, and more. Again, visit FloridaVotesValues.com.
WPSL Port St. Lucie.
This is CBS News on the Hour.